Welcome to this progressive flow where we take apart a vinyasa sequence and piece it together pose by pose to make it progressive so that the class gradually builds in intensity as you get more familiar with the sequence. When you're ready, we'll begin in child's pose. You can take any variation that you like. And then we'll just take the first few moments of our class to pause here, to set the tone. Use this time as you need, just to check out of what's been going on in your day so that you can make the most of your time on the mat. Begin to soften your belly. Unclench your jaw. Relax the shoulders. And anywhere else you may be holding on to tension. Find a steady breath. Take a full breath in through your nose and an audible exhale through your mouth. 2 more. Inhale deeply. Exhale, empty out. Final one. Big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Thread the left arm under the right. Then turning your head to the right, reach your right arm up. Make a fist with your hand and start to roll out your wrist. Big circles going clockwise a few times. And then anti-clockwise. Shake out the wrist altogether. Come back through center. Thread the right arm under the left. Rest your head on the mat. Reach the left arm up. Start to roll out the wrist, this time starting with anti-clockwise directions. And then clockwise. Shake out the hand. Come back through center. And come up to tabletop. Lower your forearms to the mat. With your inhale, dip your belly, arch your spine, and look up. With your exhale, press the forearms into the floor, start to round your back. Bring your chin to your chest. Inhale, arching your spine into a variation of cow pose. Exhale, push the floor away and round into cat. Keep this flowing, matching movement with breath. One more inhale and exhale. Come back to neutral. Come up onto your hands. Then coming up onto your fingertips, so tenting the hands around your spine and start to roll from side to side. You can bend your elbows to guide you into the movement. There's no right or wrong way to do this. You can be as free as you like. Go a few times in one direction and then go to the other direction. Just releasing anywhere that feels stuck. Come back to neutral, plant the hands. Lower chest and chin. Then leading with your lower back here, start to round your lower back and ripple your spine to come forwards and lie on your belly. Come back to tented fingers. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale, roll the right shoulder in. Gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale back through center. Exhale, roll the left shoulder in, gazing over the right. Inhale through center. Keep this flowing with your breath. Mobilizing the shoulders. Moving with your breath. Come back through center, plant the hands under your shoulders, push back to tabletop. Extend your legs into plank. Then start to pedal out your legs. You can take it nice and slow to begin. If you'd like some more variety here, you can add in a twist to the side as you bend your knee. And slowly start to walk your hips back into downward dog. When you find your downward dog, relax your chin in towards your chest. Take a deep inhale. Cleansing exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Final one of these, grounding through hands and feet with your inhale. And exhale. Then lifting the left leg high, open out the hip. And cross left leg over right. Spin into side plank on your left. When you're ready, reach the right arm up. Keep squeezing the legs together. Hold for a breath in. Exhale, plant the right hand down, spin to face forwards, extend the left leg back up. Three-legged down dog. Switching sides now, plant the left foot, lift the right leg. Inhale to open out the hip. Exhale to cross right leg over left. Come to side plank on your right. Push the floor away, squeeze the legs together, hold for a breath in. Exhale, left hand comes down, turn to face forwards, extend the right leg back up, three-leg down dog. Plant the right foot, back to the other side, now lifting the left leg, inhale. Exhale, cross the leg, spin into side plank on your left. Adding on this time with your exhale, tap your elbow to your knee, come down into a little crouching position. Extend back out, come back to three-legged down dog. Second side, inhale, the right leg lifts. Exhale, come to your cross-legged side plank on the right. Tap elbow to knee, find that crouching position, hold for breath. And come back to your three-legged down dog. Adding on again, inhale, left leg lifts. Cross the leg, find your side plank. Tap elbow to knee, crouching down. Extend back up into your side plank and extend the left leg forwards. You can either hover the leg or lower the foot, whichever is accessible. Hold for a breath in. Exhale, come back to your three-leg down dog. Final one for this sequence on the right side. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale to cross right leg over left. Come into your side plank. Exhale, bring elbow to knee, find that crouching position. Extend back out to your side plank and extend the right leg ahead of you, either hovering the leg in space or lowering the foot to the mat. Hold for breath in. Exhale, take it back to your three-leg down dog. Good work. Lower the right foot. We'll take a vinyasa. Inhale, ripple to your plank. Exhale, either taking chaturanga or lowering the knees if you're modifying. Inhale, you could come to cobra or upward facing, depending on what feels good in your body. Exhale, meet me back in downward facing dog. Now, hopefully you're feeling a little bit warmer. We have another sequence. Inhale to lift the right leg high, opening the hip. Then look forwards. Sweep your right foot out to the right side and see if you can tap your foot to the back of the right wrist. Sweep the leg back up, three-legged. Plant the right foot, left side. Inhale, leg lifts, open the hip. Gaze forwards. Exhale, sweep the leg out to this side, tap the foot anywhere you can. Aim for the back of the wrist. Take it back, three-leg down dog. Plant the foot. Adding on to this sequence, lift the right leg high. Sweep the leg forward, see if you can tap the foot. And then plant the foot by the side of your hand to come into lizard. Let your hips sink down. You could lower the back knee here. Take a moment, relax your shoulders. Big breath in. Exhale it out. Sweep all the way back to your three-leg down dog. And we'll move through this on the left side, lifting the left leg high. Inhale. Sweep the leg forwards. Tap your wrist or anywhere that's free. Plant the foot, come into lizard. Find your breath. Inhale. Exhale, sweep it all the way back. Three-leg down dog. Plant the left foot. Lift the right leg. Last part of this sequence, sweep the leg forwards, tap foot to wrist. Plant the foot in your lizard. Hold for a breath in. As you exhale, start to spin to the right. Right arm reaches back as you find twisted lizard. You can soften the left side hip down towards the ground here. Really rely on this left hand for support. Hold for a breath in. Exhale, turn to face forwards. Come back to downward facing dog. Left side, inhale to lift the leg. Sweep the leg forwards, tapping the foot to the wrist if you can. Step into your lizard, inhale. With your exhale, turn to the left, left arm reaches back. Soften the right side hip down to the mat. Rely on your right hand for support here. Hold for breath in. Exhale it out, come back to downward facing dog, taking a vinyasa in between sequences. Inhale to ripple forwards. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, find your back bend of choice. You can take your pick. Exhale, back to downward dog. I have one more sequence for you. Inhale to lift the right leg high. Open out the hip. Then open out the grounded foot, so toes turn to the right side of the mat. Come up onto your right fingertips for support here. You can either hold this position. If you've got the balance, reach the right arm up for what I like to call a star side plank. Holding for breath in. Exhale, right hand comes down, return to downward dog. Left side, start by lifting the leg, open the hip. Then turn the grounded foot so toes point to the left. Lift up onto the left fingertips to steady you. You can either stay here or lift the left arm up to come to your star side plank. Hold for a breath in. Exhale, return to downward facing dog. Adding on to this sequence, right side, find your star side plank. Then sweep your leg forwards, plant the foot next to your hand to come into a twisted lunge. Hold for breath in. Exhale to step back to downward dog. Left side, come into your star side plank. Take a moment to steady yourself. Then sweep the leg forwards to come into a twisted lunge. Holding for a breath. Exhale, come back to downward dog. Final part of this sequence, finding your star side plank on the right. Sweep the leg forwards. On the left, sweep the foot forwards. Finding your twisted lunge, holding for breath. Then you'll turn to your left, open out your back foot, sink your hips to the right heel to find Skandasana. Either reaching your arms wide like you're surfing on a surfboard, or you can use your hands on the mat for support here. Holding for a breath in. Exhale, turn to face forward, step back to down dog. Final time. Finding your star side plank on your right this time. Sweep the foot forwards, find your twisted lunge. Hold for a breath. With your exhale, turn to the right, sink the hips to the left heel. Coming to your Skandasana. Either taking surfing Skandasana or hands on the mat for support. Holding for breath. Exhale, turn to face forward, step back to down dog, move through your vinyasa. Holding it in your back bend here. Bring your feet together. Start to roll from your left over to your right. Inhale to one side. Exhale to the other. The next time you roll to the left, place the right foot behind you. Lift your hips, reach the right arm overhead, coming into Wild Thing. Turning your body open to the sky. Hold for a breath in. Exhale, lower down. Roll back through center and over to the right. Plant the left foot behind you, lift up for Wild Thing. Inhale. Open your body. Exhale, come back through center. Lower the knees, pick up the hips, come back to tabletop. Keeping the hips over the knees, walk the hands forwards. And you can either practice with hands flat. I prefer to practice with tented fingers as you lower the chest down to come into puppy pose. Just letting your heart anchor to the ground here. Slowing down the breath. Then leading with your lower back again, start to round the lower back and ripple your body all the way forwards. Come and lie on your belly. Nice. Thread the left arm under the right. Bend your right knee up to the side of the mat. Then open the right arm. So you're twisting open into a supine twist. It's just a different way of getting there if you're new to that one. And keeping the arms reaching wide, trying to lower the right shoulder down towards the ground, and slowing down the breath. Roll back over to the left to come back to lying on your belly. Then we'll thread the right arm under the left, bend the left knee up the side of your mat, open the left arm out to the side. So returning to that supine twist, arms reaching wide, left shoulder is lowering down to the ground. Roll back to your right, come back onto your belly. Bring hands under shoulders, push all the way back to child's pose. Taking any variation that you like. If the shoulders need a little rest, then I recommend resting the arms by your side, hands reaching towards the heels. Use your hands to lift yourself up. Then come and lie down on your back. Now I know that we all have our preferences, so I'm going to invite you to take any restorative posture. It could be Shavasana, it could be having the knees knocked together, it could be feet together, knees wide, whatever's calling to you. And settle into that place of stillness, of rest. And we'll pause here to complete our practice. Hug your knees into your chest. And then roll onto your side. Take a moment or two here. And then meet me back in a comfortable seat. From your seated position, rest hands on knees. Lift from the crown of your head. And just keeping the eyes either closed or the gaze lowered. Inhale to lift your shoulders up by your ears. Exhale to roll them back and down, releasing any residual tension. One more of these. Inhale, lifting shoulders. Exhale, roll them back and down. You can flick your eyes open when you're ready. That completes the end of this progressive flow. I hope that you enjoyed following me step by step through the sequences. Hopefully it helped you build more of an understanding of how to piece together a sequence, and hopefully you experienced something different. Thank you for your time. I'll see you for the next one.